Hey guys, it's me Noah coming at you with another video. And again, I'm here with teammate Orion. Orion, tell him about what you're playing.
I'm playing Herald of Perfection deck.
You gross. Let him know what it does, cuz.
Alright, so like this deck is nasty because it got like 2 new supports and Dragon's Legend. Sorry, I haven't slept in like 37 hours, so if I sound bad, it's because of that.
Yeah.
So you obviously run main card 3 Herald of Perfection. So this card basically what does is spell trap monster effects activated. I can send the light fairy from my hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, destroy the card. So it just like strikes everything your opponent wants to play. So like he's like your main kind of like boss card. You just negate everything your opponent does, and then like explode on them on your turn, and then they cry. So and then 3 Saphira, she's another engine card because basically what Saphira does, turn she's ritual summoned, or the turn you send a light fairy. One second. And you send a light monster from your hand to the graveyard or deck to the graveyard. Saphira gets her effect, and she can do one of 3 effects. One is draw 2, ditch 1. One is rip a card from your opponent's hand, and one is add a light monster from your graveyard back to your hand. So it can recur all your lights. And fun fact, everything in this deck's light, so you can grab anything out of your graveyard with her effect. So like, obviously you can negate something with Herald Perfection, end phase, get back one of the cards you used to negate, so you don't run out of resources that quickly too. So now on to one of the new cards. Yo, side note, wish I had these ulti, but
You gross.
yeah. This card right here, Cyber Angel Benton. This is the only Cyber Angel I'm playing, so like you can't even really call it Cyber Angel Heralds because it's just Heralds featuring Benton. So what Benton does, you don't need to worry about summoning it at all. Basically, just use it because it's a level 6 light monster. So you can use it as the entire tribute, and it says when it's tribute summoned, it adds a light fairy type monster from your deck to your hand. So it basically searches every card in your deck except for Saphira when it's tributed. So like, I'll go over like what you like the nuts play earlier. So like it's like this card just lets you just tribute it, and you just get so much advantage over your opponent. That's it for the blue cards. Onto the 3 Manju, obviously ritual deck. Why not play 3 Manju? Then I'm playing 3 sticks and 3 chairs. So this combo is nasty in this deck because that's a light fairy and that's a light fairy, and since you're ritual summoning, you're not really normal summoning that much. Like you're only normal summoning the decks like Manju. So if you don't normal summon a Manju and say like you tribute Benton, so like say like you opened up Scepter but you didn't open up Sovereignty. Oh no, I can't do the combo. Summon Herald with Benton, Benton effect, search Sovereignty. Oh look, my Seraph combo is now live. And then you can just put them back into the deck, and then you just do it again. Like I did this combo. I kind of drew nasty because I drew 2 Sovereignties in my opening hand. So I drew 2 Sovereignties in my opening hand. So I didn't need so I was able to do the combo twice on the guy in one turn because this other card we'll go over, which I'm pretty sure y'all heard of, Ritual Sanctuary, but we'll go over that. Last monster is 1 Honest. I figured I only need the 1 Honest because you can search it and you can recur it, and like you only really like if you draw it, it's good because it's like nice fodder, but like it's just like so searchable, so like recoverable. Like you don't only need the 1. You can get it whenever you need it to run over something big, but other than that, it's good. Onto the spells now. 3 of the other new card, Ritual Sanctuary. This card is disgusting. It's got 2 effects. First effect is you can ditch a spell from your hand, any spell, doesn't specify which type, any spell from your hand to the graveyard. You can search for a light ritual monster. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, you can search for any light ritual monster or any spell card, any ritual spell. So it searches, you ditch a random spell you don't need. You can search for the ritual spell you need, or you can search for a light ritual monster, which, fun fact, all the monsters that I have for that rituals happen to be light ritual monsters, so it searches. Next card. 3 pre-prep. This card's the nuts too. Play this, search Herald, search. So like if you open up these 2 and another random spell, you can like make a really broken board first turn. But I'll go over that because pre-prep searches ritual spell, searches monster, more searching. 3 Dawn of the Herald and 3 Hemolite. These are to summon your rituals. So Dawn of the Herald, what it says is that when you summon a monster, you can banish Herald to add one of the monsters you used to ritual summon back to your hand. So since Benton's a 6 and Herald's a 6, you tribute one monster, banish the Herald, you get to add the Benton back, and you get the effect of search off Benton. So you get 2 cards in hand, and you summon a monster on board, so you don't neg it all, except for the ritual spell you play, so you go +2, and then you have 2 negates live. Or anything else you want to do, like search the Sovereignty, or search the Scepter, or search the Manju to search again, like a lot of searching. And then Hymn of the Light, when it's engraved, you can banish it to protect any of your ritual monsters. I think it's any light ritual monster. No, it's any ritual monsters. If they be destroyed, you can banish it. So like, say you had like a Saphira and a Herald, you banish Hymn of the Light, and then like, so like they were like Geki, you have this, you banish it, and then Saphira and Herald are still on board.
That's gross.
Oh, I didn't even go over the second effect of Ritual Sanctuary. My bad. I was talking about it. I didn't even mention it. You can target any number of spells in your graveyard, shuffle them back into your deck, and shuffle them from your graveyard. A light fairy type monster whose level equals the number of spells you shuffled. So, like, I run a lot of spells, obviously. And, like, so you play them all. So, like, this is how many spells I run. That's how many spells. So when you put them back in your deck, you can summon your Scepter, and then it gets its effect of search. Like, that's how I did Scepter twice in the same turn. Because, like, I normal summoned it, did its effect, and then I added one again, added the other Sovereignty, because I had one in deck still, and then I did it again. Because I added Sovereignty back to my hand. I did this twice in a row. It was really gross. Oh, it was so nasty.
You just like bullying kids when you
I do. I just bully kids when I play this deck. Like, I'm just like, you want to play your cards? Non-negate. Like, you want to have fun? Non-negate. That's it for the 3-0 spells. I'm on the 2-0 spells now. 2 Twin Twisters, because, like, you don't want your Herald to get solemned. Like, the only card that, like, stops this deck is Kaiju's. Like, I was going to go, like, 4-0 out of locals, but, like, if locals doesn't matter, but I still lost, like, the last round of the tournament because he just, like, Kaiju'd my Herald and then, like, fucked me because he was playing Pendulums and I didn't have an out to it. Like, my first turn hand wasn't very good, so, like, I just, like, summoned Herald, summoned Saphira, set a Twin Twisters. No, I missed, but I didn't set my Twin Twisters, so I couldn't hit his magical objectors, and he just Kaiju'd my Herald, and then I was like, oh, yeah, like, you're just gonna game me now. So Twin Twisters, really good. Also, you can recover it with Ritual Sanctuary. 2 Terraforming, because Ritual Sanctuary is, like, really important to the deck, not very vital, where it's like, if you don't have Ritual Sanctuary, you can't play the deck. It just helps a lot. So 2 Terraforming, so you basically have 5 copies of your spell on deck. And a good thing to do if you want to load your deck with spells and you have, like, a Ritual Sanctuary in hand. Ritual Sanctuary can shuffle other copies of itself. So say, like, you opened up these 2. So instead of playing the Ritual Sanctuary, just ditching the Terraforming to get a search, you can play the Terraforming, search another copy of Ritual Sanctuary, then ditch that. So now you have 2 spells loaded in your graveyard to make it so you have 4 to summon, or 6 to summon a Herald back. Because if you properly summon a Herald and then you put 6 spells back on the deck, you can summon it from your graveyard for free. And then that's it for the 2 ofs. Oh, that's all unorganized now. Upstart Goblin, you can reuse this. Raigeki, you can reuse that. Instant Fusion, you can reuse that. Oh, wow. Oh, noticing a trend. Soul Charge, that's reusable. And if I ever draw Soul Charge first turn and I draw Ritual Sanctuary, like 9 times out of 10 I pitch the Soul Charge, because, like, I can put all these back in my deck. Soul Charge is a late game recovery card anyway, so, like, I just pitch it because I really don't care. I can put it back in my deck when I want it later. So I love Ritual Sanctuary so much. And the last card is OG Preparation of Rites. Give you those insane pluses. Because, like, you can search Benton. That's it for the main deck. It's like half spells, half monsters. Not that that's relevant, but, you know. On the extra deck, Dweller. You barely ever make two material exceeds because you're playing the Star Arif engine, but for, like, say you have a Cloggy board, you can, like, normal summon the Scepter and you already had a Manju on board, like, you can make ring 4. So Abyss Dweller's really good. Castel, really good. Diamond Dye, really good. I have 2 Emeralds because I really didn't know what else to put in there. And I just want to recover all, like, the Seraphs. Like, if I want to put the Seraphs back in the deck, put the Ritual Monsters back in the deck, gives you recovery if you want to go for, like, that really long grind game. Now for the 3 material, 1 Deltros, 1 Ouroboros is, like, the best first round one. Masquerade, in case you're afraid of Cosmo. Oh, and I kind of fucked up, but 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia Lightning. That's it for rank 4s. Now for rank 6s, I have M7. Like, you barely ever make rank 6s, but they're just in here because you have extra space. Utopia, Beyond, Beatrice, Dante, and Norden. I probably put a strike bouncer in here or like gauntlet launcher. Like these can really just be any rank 6s if you want, honestly. But these are just spaces. I actually like this one, M7, a lot because he lets you bounce your cards back to your hand, so you can do insane plays. Like I once I used Benton to summon Saphira, then added the Benton back to my hand to summon a Herald because I searched the card I needed to summon Herald off the Benton. So I like got 2 monsters and then I had this on board, and then I summoned a Herald again, even though I overlaid with the Herald, detached and added the Herald back to my hand and summoned it again. So it's got like a free 27 beater.
Why do you even play this?
And I searched cards because I distributed Benton. Yeah, I love this deck. This deck, like, if I had to say anything wrong with the deck, I'd say, like, if it gets ahead, if you can get your first turn, like, set up and stop, if you get your Star Seraph engine off, you can just out-resource the fuck out of your opponent, because your cards are really good at, like, out-resourcing your opponent, outpacing your opponent, because of just how much, like, searching power you have and how much drawing power you have with the Star Seraphs, that, like, you can just out-resource anyone if you get ahead, but the deck has a really hard time recovering. So, like, if they board wipe you after you, like, so, like, first turn, you make your board, like, Herald, Saphira, have 3 cards in hand, you want to negate them, slow them down, and then you explode on your next turn. That's usually what the deck does, like, but if they out your first turn board before you can negate their plays, and they can just, like, you don't have, like, any recovery. Because a lot of your recovery comes from Saphira being able to add your cards back to your hand and stuff. So if they, like, effect fail like that, like, that's a real problem. Like, if you want to stop this deck, effect failing Saphira when I don't have Herald out to negate the effect failure is, like, really annoying because Saphira lets you get, like, recover a lot. This is your recovery card, this is your negate card, this is your advantage card. That's basically what the deck comes down to. All the spells give you searches to get more advantage, all the monsters give you advantage and swarm the field to make monsters. So, like, this is defensive. This is a little bit of recovery, offensive. This is searching, and then you have the Star Seraphs for, like, really offensive, just power plays. So that's the deck. It's really fun, really consistent. I don't think it really changed anything about the build. I really like it the way it is right now. It's really, really good. That's it.
All right. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and this has been Teammate Orion, Teammate Noah, and Teammate James. We'll see you next week.